when you look like that, you're attracting that energy. So look like that girl. Put some makeup on. Put your hair together. Do your nails. Do your toes. Shave. Buy a new perfume. Do what you gotta do to become that girl and to have that energy and carry that energy with you throughout the entire day. Today we're gonna go over 10 feminine hygiene tips every woman should know. So first and foremost, when it comes to being a feminine young woman, I think it is very important for you to not look like what you feel like. And for me, this is something that I would always and still do tell myself. It's like, Sierra, you might be going through a lot, but you don't need to look like you're going through a lot. So when I say that, it's like, take the hoodie off, take the baggy sweatpants off, baby girl. Look presentable when you leave the house. And it can be very simple and easy. It's more so not the money, it's not in the name brands. But when I say don't look like what you are going through, that could be something as simple as a headband wig. See, a headband wig can pull her together when she might be low on the coins, or she just might want a quick little hairstyle. So I just love me a headband wig, and I think I have two of them. This one is like a wet and wavy, loose, kind of loose, kind of natural type of look. I also have one that is afro. So baby girl, it can be it could all be so simple. If you don't have a headband wig, they have also ready to go wigs to where all you gotta do is pull it out the pack. I've been seeing it all over TikTok. Also, when we're talking about like just being that girl and just looking the part, the nails, the manicure. I can't remember the last time I went to a nail shop. I can't remember the last time I went to the nail shop because I be doing my nails on my own. But when I say I work heavy and hard, I'd be surprised that these don't break. The first couple days I was just like, dang, these still on? I was like, okay, Amazon giving the girls a run for their money. So yes, there's so many affordable options as far as looking the part. Don't look like desperate, don't look dusty, don't look depressed. Even if you are, it's like, don't attract that, because you looking like that, and my sister told me this, like, and it really makes sense. When you look like that, you're attracting that energy. So look like that girl. Put some makeup on. Put your hair together. Do your nails. Do your toes. Shave. Buy a new perfume. Do what you gotta do to become that girl and to have that energy and carry that energy with you throughout the entire day, because that will make you look better. When I look better, I feel better. My next feminine hygiene point is have a signature fragrance. For me, my signature fragrance is Versace Yellow Diamond. I feel like it is not too strong, but I feel like I put that right here. I might put it on my wrist, and I feel like whenever I walk in a room, somebody's gonna ask me, ooh, you smell so good and fresh and clean. What do you got on? What's your fragrance? And every time it's gonna be Versace. Versace, you cannot go wrong with Versace. Even like the pink diamond, I have that and I love it. But I'm gonna say the yellow diamond does it for me because it's light, it's strong but not too strong, and it's airy. Like, I really feel like it's very feminine, it's flowery. I don't even know how to describe it, but it's just chef's kiss. My next favorite like signature scent is going to be Dossier Citrus Peonies. When I say that scent smells like fresh, it smells like, girl, you just got out the shower. I know you smell good. I know you clean. That's what it's giving. Those two are my signature scents. Also, if you want to get into an even more affordable scent, I use the TPH Vanilla Tuberose, I believe, but it's by TPH. You can get it from Walmart, and their vanilla like body spray is like under $10. And when I say I like that vanilla body spray, because it doesn't have that strong like vanilla scent that other sprays have. This one don't even smell cheap. It's giving what you got on. Your man is gonna love it. I feel like men love that vanilla smell, and if they don't, I do. Wait that to you. Also, when it comes to being more feminine and like just feminine hygiene tips, double cleansing. I started double cleansing, I want to say last year. I started double cleansing because I would not have a good reaction to a lot of body washes, especially my feminine area. It just, every time, I don't even be having no soap down there at all. But it's like when I started double cleansing, I would notice I'm squeaky clean. I got all the bacteria off of me, and then I seal the deal with my Dove Sensitive, and it moisturizes me. But let me take a few steps back. So double cleansing, I go in first with the Dr. Bronner's Baby Unscented. This is my Dr. Bronner's Baby Unscented. I go in with this first, and I have like a few of these around because I use this like it's water. I'm not conservative when it comes to the bath. When I need to use it, I just literally lather myself in that, and I am squeaky clean. I use that on everywhere, my underarms, my feminine area, my behind, my feet. I really be going in. And then I rinse off, and I use Dove Unscented or Dove Sensitive, and that brings back the moisture, but it's also like cleansing me, and I literally feel so fresh and so clean, and I don't have any problems as far as pH is concerned. So double cleansing for me has been a game changer, and I use nothing but sensitive, and my lady parts do not be acting up. But I notice whenever I use anything else but Dr. Bronner's and Dove Dove Unscented, I be having problems. So when it comes to cleaning those lady parts, I do not play games. When it comes to cleaning the lady parts, I feel like you're gonna always learn about the feminine body more. And as a young woman, I can say honestly, every year I learn something new about myself, something new about my body, or something changes about my body. Especially with my lady parts, they're always changing. And when it comes to washing her, I learned the hard way, like, child, do trial and error, what to do, what not to do, and a lot of misinformation on YouTube. Baby girl, talk to your doctor before you start doing things on yourself. Talk to a doctor. Stop thinking that all of these people recommending YouTube feminine hygiene products are genuine. I feel like you can't go wrong with warm water in your hand. You do not need a rag, a washcloth. You do not need douche. You don't need feminine wash. You don't need all that stuff. After I double cleanse, I make sure my hands are really good and clean, rinsed off, and I'm rinsing my lady part out. I'm in some type of Olympics. I got my leg up here, leg down there, spreading it open. I'm getting in the itty bitty crannies. I'm getting in the cracks and the crevices, and I am cleaning myself. And I thank God I have like a detachable shower head, because I really be getting up in those spots and just cleaning with warm water in my hand. And I'm not doing nothing extra. I'm not getting inside of there, opening her up. I'm literally just like taking my open hand and just getting all of this. I'm not doing anything inward, nothing inward. You don't need to do all that. You just need to get her clean. Also, when it comes to getting her clean, we talked, no soap, no extra feminine products needs to be had down there, unless maybe your body's different from mine and you can take that. My lady part is very sensitive. Anything will trigger a pH balance being off. But I was just gonna say, like, you definitely can wash, but be careful with what you use. Dial bar soap is cool. Dr. Bronner's Baby Unscented is cool. Some people like the peppermint by Dr. Bronner's. Not for me. I don't need to feel very mystic and like, I don't like it. I don't like it. But I do swear by the Baby Unscented. But what I was saying was, you could possibly get away with cleaning that pubic hair above your lady part, but don't let that soap get down there. You don't want to be washing with soap all the way down there and getting in you or on you like that, because you are automatically going to self-clean. That's why throughout the day you're secreting different things. Your body's cleaning itself. So let your body do her and you do you. Next, we're going to talk about periods. And we're going to lightly touch on periods because to each their own. Some people can take using tampons while other people prefer to use pads. Me personally, I like a combination of both. On my first couple days, I will use a tampon and maybe a pad just for anything extra. But I feel like a tampon will get everything. And okay, TMI, a little graphic TMI, but I feel like a tampon will kind of absorb everything up in there to where your period might be a little, like, instead of 7 days, it might be 5 days, 3 days, 2 days. I feel like that tampon really does absorb everything. But also on the flip side, I feel like that's a chemical component in there that's probably not good for your lady part. So I did venture off into period cups. But as far as me and my hygiene videos and my tips, I feel like as a young lady, it's good to have tampons. And tampons that do not feel like it's too big or it's pulling at your lady parts, making it uncomfortable, but something very small, subtle, and does the do. My two tampons I like to use are Playtex and Tampax. I feel like I use the sport version of them. I get them in Super Plus or in like heavy. Not that I'm gonna be heavy or super heavy, but I feel like if you get something heavy duty, you ain't gonna have no leaks, and I don't have leaks. Whereas if you get something like a light flow, yeah, that could possibly, I'm kind of like scared of it. I don't want to have no leaks. I don't want to like have to change clothes unless I want to. I don't want it to be like a surprise. So I like to personally use things that are heavy, Super Plus, but it just keeps me extra protected. I also like to use the pads with the wings because it I feel like it just works good with when you have your panties on. It's gonna like bend and flex with you. Whereas the other pads without the wings, I used to have a bad time with those. I felt like sometimes they would either creep in a certain direction or they would miss something. Whereas with those wings, I love protection. That's all. So next we're gonna talk about shaving versus waxing. Now, I'm not a wax girl when it comes to your bikini area. It's just super sensitive and I'm just not one for pain. I can wax myself as far as my face, my stomach, or even my legs. I'm not waxing my lady parts because it's just so sensitive and I'm just not one for pain. I don't even have tattoos. Also, I will say when it comes to waxing versus shaving, why I like to shave, I feel like I don't get ingrown hairs, and probably why I don't get ingrown hairs when I do shave is because before I even get in the shower, I dry brush. Dry brushing helps open up the pores, those dead skin cells, all that stuff. It just helps with that process. Also, I learned that you're supposed to scrub before you shave. Like, use a scrub, not too extra, but something kind of gentle, mild, something your skin is used to. Scrubbing before you shave also helps with opening up the pores. So when you're ready to shave, you don't have to worry about stubble. You don't have to worry about stubborn hairs. For the most part, when I shave, I'll be having a good shaving experience. I am one to literally set aside time to shave so I can be very like in detail. I got a mirror, I got my shower head, I got my razor, and I'm just having a time. If I can't shave, I will use Nair, and I make sure I use the Nair that's meant for your face because I feel like that's extra sensitive. I don't use the Nair that's for your body, because Lord forbid if something was to happen down there, that's gonna burn, and I'm not trying to cook it, okay? So yeah, I use a little Nair for your face. Sometimes I will put that down there if I want a quick little, you know, get the job done. But I do swear by the Schlick razors. I feel like those never steer me wrong. Even my underarms, I never be having like ingrown hairs or like itchiness. And just remember, when you're shaving, you want to shave in the direction of the hair, not away. So be mindful. Shave in the direction of the hair, and remember those tips I told you. Dry brush before, scrub before, and then when you get into it, it'll be a smooth process. Also, when it comes to washing up, I love me an African nets. I use them African nets to wash up because it is soft, it's gentle. It's not like hard and scratchy like one of those loofahs might be. And when I say my back, my neck, my feet, I be washing it up, and I literally be getting every nook and cranny as to having a washcloth in your hand, doing everything, or a loofah which harbors a lot of bacteria. With the African net scrubber, like, you literally can wash it plenty of times and it's still going to stretch out, and you're still going to be able to scrub it up dub. Last but certainly not least, we're gonna get into panties. When it comes to panties, I feel like as a young woman, you have to elevate your underwear. I'm still in the process of elevating my underwear, baby girl, because you don't even know. My underwear be looking a mess. It be stringy. It be like, but what you can't say is I be buying a bunch of cheap City Trends underwear, baby. Once you get a certain age, once you get like 25, you really have to stop shopping at City Trends for underwear, because it's cheap. It has the chemical smell in it, and when you put it on you, you gonna throw off your pH. You gonna be like, ugh, like it's gonna give off a certain energy. Like, it might be cute, inexpensive, like maybe $1, less than $1. I say that to say this: you should be using cotton underwear. And the more cotton, the better. I feel like cotton underwear is breathable, but also it's gentle enough for you. And speaking of gentle, I only wash my laundry in Free and Gentle detergent, whether that be Tide or All. It just depends on the coin. I feel like gentle detergent helps for people who have sensitive skin, or like, especially when you're putting on your underwear, that's something right up on you. You need to make sure you don't have a bunch of perfumes and fragrances in that, which is why I say I use Free and Gentle detergent. If you enjoyed watching this video, go ahead and hit a subscribe, thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. As always, stay dope, stay beautiful, and stay uplifted. I will see you guys in the next